Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And today we are looking at the new cigar from Aganorsa Leaf, and I have really been anticipating getting my hands on these. This is the new Supreme Leaf, 5x52 with a closed foot. There's your density. What you could make of it anyway. Now, this is a heavy Aganorsa leaf cigar. It uses a Criollo 99 dominant blend. It's all Aganorsa leaf, all Aganorsa tobacco. And the actual, the blend goes Aganorsa wrapper, Aganorsa binder, and Aganorsa filler, made in the Tabsa factory, or another name for it is the Aganorsa factory. And it only comes in one size, this 5x52 box pressed Robusto. Now, everything about this, the branding of the cigar, as far as the colors and everything, they did that to show this is a big deal. And if you're familiar with any of the Aganorsa leaf bands, that's about as colorful as they're going to get. It marks their confidence in the quality of their cigars, is what Terrence Riley says. He's the vice president of sales and marketing. The packaging has a bold and assertive look and feel that demands the consumer's attention on the shelf. You don't use colors like this unless you are confident in the product. Well, be that as it may, I like it. I mean, it just jumps out at you. You're right. He's right. You will notice it. But the problem is you won't notice it for long because they weren't hanging around. They're probably gone now. So that being said, let's get right to it. The new Aganorsa Leaf Supreme Leaf. It's a well-made cigar. I wouldn't call that a sharp box press, but it's box pressed. Or as they relaxed box press now if it was sharp to begin with, but still. Okay, we've got a closed foot. It's fair to not expect a great draw, but actually that is a pretty good draw. So we're going to be fine by the time we take off that closed end. Very nice citrusy cedar, brown sugar, some cinnamon, quite a bit of nutmeg, following those sweet notes. Caramel, the beginnings of caramel. Okay, there's some light caramel there, and an earthy black coffee base. Black pepper at about 7.5. It's a nice start. It's Aganorsa tobacco, so you're going to have heavy influence of nutmeg. My opinion on that, not a blanket statement across the world, but I've noticed it. Doesn't matter. It's good. It's a good mix. It's a nice here early on. It's almost like a dryish type nutmeg, so it doesn't really get a lot in the way. We'll see if it changes. That's a good start. Nice sweet start. I am a fan of Aganorsa, so I'm hoping I have high hopes for this. We'll have to see how it plays out, but that is a good start. I'm only about a half inch in, but right after shortly after the initial assessment, the cigar really settles down quickly. I guess I'm about 10 minutes in now, and this happens before this point, and I've thought about coming back, so here I am. The cigar gets extremely sweet and rich. It's nice buttery richness in the caramel, the nice citrusy cedar, brown sugar, the cinnamon. It's all there nicely in play, and then boom, here comes that buttery caramel with a ton of richness. Intermingled in there is a dry nutmeg, and then the black coffee base, which is almost an afterthought for you because you're going to be consumed with all those nice, sweet, rich flavors up front. So just want to let you know it quickly changes from the right at the light up to the burst of rich flavors. It's going too quick. Even though I got a good burn time, we're at the first third. And you know what? How I described it when it settled down just now? It's pretty much like that. The flavors are mixing very well. You can pick them out, but it's like one big, I like to use the term soup. It's one big ball of flavors. The brown sugar is really jumping out, and it might be from brown sugar or from the caramel. Either one, they're all combining and bringing it out. That richness is still there. I think the black pepper may have ticked up just a smidge, but it's the nutmeg is I'll leave it as a dry nutmeg, but it's like all in the mix. It's not like it's a bridge or anything. It's in the mix. It's just all in there, intertwined. Everything's intertwined in each other. It's like mixing these flavors in a bowl. That's what you have. The finish is nutmeg and brown sugar. Mm-hmm. With nice lingering black pepper. About average. Maybe roughly average. Medium bodied, but it's probably it's ticking up. I think we'll be at medium to full by the next segment, but be that as it may, doesn't matter. This is just a fantastic cigar. You've heard me say this is right down Tim's alley. It is. If you like what I like, you're going to really like this cigar, assuming you have somewhere can find them. First third, I would go 96. Straight up 96. So we're going to move along, and I am hoping it doesn't change for the worse because it is really good right now. End of the second third, and just about a perfect burn line. The only thing that happened in the second third, two things happened. Some of the richness slightly decreased, and the cigar is now full body. It jumped. The first third had an incredible amount of richness with that caramel, and that is just down enough to notice, but the same flavor notes are there. So being critical, I'm going to drop it to 95 for the second third. Still excellent. The finish is unchanged. So, is that being overly critical? Well, maybe, but it's truthful. But the cigar is excellent. And while I was in the process of moving through the second third, I decided to go online and try to find them. You know what? It's about impossible. I did find one place that says they have them. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But this is an excellent cigar, and I easily can see why they sold out so fast. But it makes me a little bit angry that they only made this many. 500 boxes of 10. That's not enough for something this good. Hopefully they'll make it again. I don't know if they ran out of tobacco or what. I don't know. but I'm sure they know that they can sell them if they make more. So let's truck along and go through the final third. Another use for your perfect draw tool. 137 on a 5-inch Robusto. Another record, but I had to do it. It's just too good. Now, the good news is the richness came back. In the midpoint, it dipped, but it came back in the final third. Very sweet, very rich. All the flavor notes are there. Very full bodied. A little bit surprising there, but it's very full bodied now. Your finish is unchanged. It's really nothing changed, but the richness came back, or most of it. Enough to raise the score back up to 96. This is just an excellent cigar, and I hope you have some or can get them. The overall score is 95.33. It's pretty darn good. Excellent. Nothing else to say. The Supreme Leaf from Aganorsa Leaf, 95.33.